We just got different viewpoints, you and me. That doesn't mean we can't talk. We don't have to be enemies.
Oh, God. Chirp, 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 chirp. We get it. We get it. We get it. Put on your seatbelt, Livercheese. Don't get yourself hurt. Lord knows no one will miss you if you get yourself hurt. All right, guys, I'm going to wait on some people to get in here. I'm driving to a destination where I can talk to you guys. If you want to talk, maybe you don't want to talk. Maybe you don't want to talk. To the danger zone. Gonna take a ride into the danger zone. Danger zone. Oh, fuck. Pothole knocked me out of... All right. Wow, look at the bowling alley today. Holy shit. Are schools out? School's out. Don't tell me schools are out again. Is it already spring break time again for the kids? Are the kids already out again? When is spring break? I don't know. A lot of people at the bowling alley today. Oh, Lord. Love this song. Chevy van. Chevy van, huh? He had one of those vans that, with the bed in the back. In the 70s, all those guys had. If I could go back, and I wish I could go back. If it was one thing I could do, if I went back and could be a teenager in the 70s. I wasn't a teenager in the 70s. I was a teenager in the 80s. We had water beds. So it would be, I think it'd be cool if I went back and I could live in the 70s. I would absolutely love to get a Chevy van with a bed in the back, how they partied back then. I miss that. It's like a little clubhouse, What's up? Oh, man. Trying to get... Looks like it's going to rain here shortly. Trying to get somewhere where I can park and we can jib-jab a little bit. It's not enough jib-jabbing going on. There's jibbing, but there's no jabbing. All right. Let's see here. Can always tell by the Goodwill if schools are out. A lot of people at the Goodwill today. Well, not a ton, but it's kind of a lot. Double parked. I double parked. If you don't like it, kiss my ass. Kiss my booty. Now, one of my reasons for coming on today. Oh my God. Thunder. Oh, I missed it. Damn. Yeah. Thunder. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Don't you bad. I don't think I've ever really tried to sing like that guy, but I just attempted to, and I think I blew my voice out by even trying to do it. All right, what's up? You got one person in here. Anybody else going to come in this early stream? We need a few people in here. I'm gonna cut it. I'm not gonna sit here and look at my beautiful self on the phone. I need people to talk to. What's up, Relaxing? How are you doing, man? How you doing? Hey, Relaxing, you got anything going on over there in Arkansas this weekend? Is there anything at all happening over there this weekend? Me and the wife are we were gonna go to Nashville and visit a friend up there this weekend, but we might but she wound up having other plans, and I don't know, we got the weekend off and we're trying to figure out some shenanigans to get into. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Oh, you're going camping? Where are you going camping, man? Hardy? Spring River? Where are you going camp? You might not even know that part of Arkansas. That's northeast Arkansas. That's where we used to go every summer. Who am I kidding? I know you know where Hardy and Spring River is. With the cat, she's gonna hate it. That's awesome, man. Holy shit! You gotta you gotta take some pictures, brother. You definitely got to take some pictures. That's awesome. No, we I had a fucking shitty day yesterday, man. That damn video, I'm already doing what I said I wasn't going to do anymore, okay? We're going to have you're here to bear witness. You're the first one. I put a video up about it probably about 5-10 minutes ago. But Relaxing, you're the first one to bear witness. I know you're going to laugh your booty off at this, but I'm going to try to stop cussing so much. I watched some of my older videos, and while I get it, why I do cuss, I throw in an F-bomb here, an F-bomb there. I get it why I do it. I'm an emotional guy, but it doesn't really add to anything. It doesn't add to my content, and it took me watching a few of my videos to really get that. You're still going to get the snappy Livercheese. It's going to, I'm not going to back down from anybody. I mean, I'll always be that. But I just want to try to find a more creative way instead of cursing. So I ran it past my wife last night, and she agrees 100% that I should start doing it. Picking up random, ridiculous cuss words that don't exist. Or I'm going to find, that's why I put Flumoxed.
I want to try to find words, you know, that will confuse people. So hold me to that, okay? Hold me to that. I know it's going to be impossible almost to stop Livercheese from cursing, but I think this could be funny. I think it could be a funny thing that we try here. And yeah, so there's that. I'm up here at the bins watching people come in and out, trying to see who my competition is today before I go in and do picking. All right. I'd love to go to Hardy. Been there once and loved it. Yeah, we used to go every summer, man. That was the place that you went if you were. That was the place you went if you wanted to, you know, drink. If you were underage, that's where the people from Memphis went. And we would go up there every spring and summer. And we knew going up there that we weren't going to get carded. Nobody was going to hassle us. Hey man, it's just me and you. Maybe a few. I wanted to come visit, but I'm. Hey man, it's just me and you. Maybe a few. I wanted to come visit, but I'm camping instead. Go camping, man. We have put off this trip to. We know we can go to Hot Springs anytime. You know, that's within driving distance. It's not. We can make that a 1-day trip or a 2-day trip. You know, and not break the bank doing something like that. And it's been a long time since I've been to Hot Springs. I know they've got some good ghost stuff going on over there. I could have some fun with that, but I don't know. We haven't gone there in a long time because we have Holiday World, which is where we go for our theme parks, which is about 4 hours from here, maybe a little longer. But we usually go to Holiday World. So we got to find an excuse to get over there to Magic Springs and do all their stuff over there. Uh, yeah, I know where you're at. Banging in Little Rock. I don't know. It's just a last minute thing, man. She didn't even know she was going to be off this weekend. We probably won't. We'll probably just hang out around Memphis. I don't know. There's not a ton going on, to be honest with you. The Savannah Bananas are in town. You ever heard of those guys? The baseball team that everybody's crazy about. It sells out all over the place. They're like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. Yeah, they're going to be at the Redbird Stadium downtown this weekend, and I'm pretty sure that's all sold out. Someone put up a price for their cheapest single game ticket. This is to see a minor league baseball team. Okay, not even a minor league baseball team. They're the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. But the cheapest ticket to go see them, they have a couple left. They're probably not even together at Redbird Stadium downtown, is $99. So, I don't think I'll be checking them out this weekend. The Savannah Bananas. Come down, I'll meet up. Come down where, man? Why are you going camping, bro? Oh, come to Little Rock? I don't know, man. What's there to do in Little Rock? I'm going to look up some stuff on Little Rock today. How about that, relaxing? I'll look up some stuff on Little Rock. Then I'll throw up another live feed about what time is it now? 12:17. I'll throw up a live feed at 5. Let's do that. Or let's make it 6. Were you heading out tonight to go camping, man? Because if you were heading out tonight, I don't want to. I don't want to fuck your plans up, bro. We might not even leave Memphis, to be honest. My wife, she'll 1 minute she'll want to go somewhere, the next minute she won't. So that's always up in the air. Me, I'm down for getting in the car and going anywhere, and she is most of the time too. But she's been a little under the weather the last couple of days. So me trying to get her to go to to go out of town, it's one of those things where she will if she has something she can look forward to. If I told her, hey, let's go to Little Rock and meet Relaxing, she'd be like, well, who the fuck's Relaxing? No, I think she knows who you are, Relaxing. I think I've mentioned you to her before. I had a weird live stream last night, brother. I was not in a good headspace mentally. Thought about a lot of things, came back, decided today that the thing I was really having issues with, don't be wishy-washy. I got to figure out what, I can't set anything in. I've got to research a little bit. Are there any bands playing in Little Rock? What, anything going on this weekend? I got to check all that. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I'll just get in the car and drive. And how much are hotels in that area? Oh, it's a Little Rock. I'm sure. I'm sure I can get a hotel in Little Rock for $50. I'm not making fun of your city, bro, but you're a lot like Memphis. You're a lot like Memphis. And there's a lot of areas to get for cheap hotels at. You might just you might just be a little unsafe. I don't feel unsafe, man. Wherever I wind up staying, if I stay in a $50 hotel in a terrible part of town, I'm okay with it. I don't give a shit. I'll carry myself confidently, and nobody would mess with me. Yeah, not that you know of. Yeah, but Relaxing. So, yeah, man, I'll air it to you. I already put a video out explaining. I throw around the word Nazi a lot, and that word really, 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 really pisses people off. I mean, really pisses people off. Now, the definition of a Nazi, you know as well as I do, that a lot of these guys that I troll on, the TPUSA evangelical ilk that thinks they're Christian, that they're really white supremacists, I think they're Nazis. I mean, we can debate what a Nazi is, but I'm going to stop throwing that term around so much. Not out of respect for them, not out of respect for them, out of my own safety. I'm going to stop using that word so much. I'm just going to call them a white supremacist. If that word hurts so much, then I'll call you something else. But I don't want to, because man, these religious people, some of them are nuts, and they will kill you for less than that. So I got to look out for my own safety. You know what I mean? I got to stop throwing that term around so much. So, and cursing in general. Like I said, I just want to clean it up a little bit. I want to maybe I can call them a Nazi. How about that? No, man, you ain't nothing but a Nazi. We got to get creative with my words. I need to quit pissing people off. But to be honest with you, yesterday I had a terrible day mentally. I came on and I was talking about the Marine that got his arm broken. That video, I will never forget that video. I talked about that quite a bit yesterday in 2 streams, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and I actually gained about 15 subs just talking about that. So. But I don't want people chasing me. I already get chased by enough people. I don't need a large section of the country coming after me because what I consider a Nazi, they might not consider a Nazi. So it is what it is. Let me read some of these. You're right. You need to learn not to pop your smart mouth off because you can You can't back up anything. Go fuck yourself, Sojo. How about that? All right, I'll start now. I can back it up, bro. I ain't worried about that. That ain't it. That ain't it. These people don't want to fight. They want to kill. They want to murder. They want to shoot. They want to use their pew-pews. And I ain't down with that. I ain't down with that. Not happening. Sojo wants a fight. Yahtzee. All right, so look forward to that. Look forward to that. I'll still be, I'm not going to change my personality for white supremacists. That's just not going to happen. I'll continue to be my mouthy self. I just need to quit dropping the F-bomb so much. It seems like I just drop that in all the time in places that it doesn't really need to be. It doesn't really serve any purpose ultimately besides show you that I'm frustrated. And I think all my viewers understand that I'm frustrated. So there you go, guys. Good message today on a Friday. I'm going to get back on here at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Relaxing. Come back on here at 5 o'clock. And I'll show you my finds, and we'll talk about whether or not I'm going to be doing anything this weekend or hanging out in Memphis. Anyway, I love you guys. Continue to talk to each other. And remember, it's not left versus right. It's not red versus blue. It's the 1% versus you. I love you all. CTG out. Hold on. You don't want to throw hands. I'm old. I'll just whoop that ass. People like to jib jab. Jib jab, jib jab, jib jab, jib jab. Anyway, my jib jabbing for now is done. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I love you all very much. Take that positive energy and use it today. Do something good for yourself or for other people. Until I come back on tonight at 5, I love you guys, and I'll see you then.